Hello world, it's Mark Witherall again. Just checking in with y'all just to see how things have been with y'all. Me, I went to church yesterday for what was called a rollout for a men's group at church, just so that we could get to know each other and whatnot. And I mean, it was cool. I had a good time. The only problem I did have, though, was preaching. And I'm like, why can't we just talk? I don't need the preaching. Great, quote verses to me out of the Bible. I'm cool with that because I can discover things on my own. You know, the Lord speaks to all of us separately. And we're supposed to walk with Him one-on-one, one at a time with, we have to have a personal relationship with the Lord, which is something I don't have a problem with. Many times, though, people try to broadcast that, which is, that's cool. If that's what you want to do, go ahead, broadcast it. But for me, it's a very personal relationship between me and the Lord, me and God, me and Jesus, or whoever you want to call him. All the names of the Lord in the world are all the same being. I could call him the Great Deity, or the One. It doesn't matter. We're all talking about the same thing. It's the spiritual connection that we have with the universe. The only problem is that I met a dude yesterday at church, and I did a little work just because it felt good to help out people, Habitat for Humanity. I helped do a little work there. Excuse me. I couldn't stay all day. I couldn't finish the whole job. I mean, it was a 2-week job, but I'll go back later. I will do some more. It's just volunteering my time, volunteering my knowledge, doing what I can do. I don't care if it's just a grub cleaner. It doesn't matter. My work is important to me. And I'm walking with God. Some people, it's hard for me to say God because God has a personality. It's hard for me to say Allah. Allah has a personality. It's hard for me to say Buddha because Buddha has a personality. It's easier for me to call God the Great One. So, if I say the Great One, you know what I'm talking about, okay? There's so many things that go on every day that we have hard times dealing with, but they too will pass. That everything moves forward. And that's what I'm trying to do right now with my life. I was sitting stagnant for a long, long time because of, because of the mental conditioning that was taught, not only as a child, but from the government in the military, from the government in prison. Conditioning. And society, the conditioning is still here. Church has their conditionings too. that's why I normally don't go very often. So I just volunteer my time when I can. Like yesterday was a day that I could do it, and today I might do it again. I just have to. I just have to get finished with my normal chores that are done on Sundays. We'll talk about that later. Um, hey, that's about it. There's so many things connected. Everything is interconnected, and I think I might have to do a separate video for each thing. But there's so much. Uh, oh, yeah. Here's one thing. Yesterday at the rollout at the church, there was a song called "The Voice of Truth." And for me, the voice of truth is an internal voice that talks to you on a daily basis. And everybody's truth is different. My truth is, hey, keep it real, be real, don't get insulted by the things that I say. If you can't handle it, walk away. I'm like, oh, it's to me it's very frustrating because how hard can it be just to say, peace. I'm getting out. I'm out. It's not that difficult. So, if I rub you the wrong way, so sad, too bad. That's just me. That's the way I am. Um, there's a whole lot I could talk about, but I don't want to ramble and ramble and ramble. I'm going to start focusing better on particular subjects. But, as you can see, as things, everything is connected to each other. So, it's hard for me to narrow it down because I can talk about one thing and it's connected to the other. And the other just runs on and on and on. But hey, okay. Peace out, people. I love y'all. In the grace of the Great Deity, I love all of y'all. Y'all have a good one, okay? I'll be back later. Either later today or tomorrow. Shoot. Peace.